What's that, sir? I didn't think of anything. Just, I thought, hey, I'll open it up with like I'll do the teacher's voice from Charlie Brown, and do the whole and then be like, what's that, sir? You want to do and get there you because Ewan's the best, and then get all that, sir. Oh wow, that's really kind of you, sir. Thank you for that, sir. Oh, that's not what you meant at all. Oh, I'm a piece of shit and I should burn. And a curse on my lineage and all future children. Joke's on you. I had a vasectomy. I'm not having any fucking children. Like an idiot. You prick. You fucking stupid prick. See, I thought, hey, I'll do that. And then I didn't think of anything. See, I thought of something just then while I was doing. But previously I had not thought ahead to like, oh, I need to actually have something to say. I'm not always, sometimes, but not always good at coming up with things off the cuff, as they say. What does that mean? What does off the cuff mean? That's an idiom that I didn't know about. I should write a book. You know how they have like kitchen and bathroom sink maintenance for dummies, prophylactic equipment for dummies, penis all the way inside of my back hole for dummies. What does off the cuff origin? I should write a book about idioms, but make it not for dummies but for idiots. So it will be idioms for idiots. That deserves one of these. Look how pale he's got, and he's like deathly pale. I think he's dying. I don't think these toys were made to sit around and look wonderful forever and ever. I think it's made because you're meant to give it to a dog and it's supposed to get chewed to shit. So it's not meant to hold its colour for a long time, which is why I think it looks like shit. And it's not like it's been bleached like your mother's anus by the sun or anything, because it's no direct sunlight gets toward that. The phrase off the cuff is believed to have originated with waiters who were among the first to use their shirt cuffs as notepads to take orders. Is that true? That's bizarre. Oh, okay. Suggesting an actor or speaker reading from notes jotted on his shirt. So you're coming up with it off the cuff because it's in the moment. But that's not strictly in the moment, though, is it? Because that's you've prepared. Dubious. I find that dubious. I might have to do some further research into that. Not right now, though, because now is more important. We're doing the podcast now. Focus on that. Make that fun and interesting. That'd be the day. Imagine that. Can you imagine? Imagine if it was actually fun and interesting. Can you imagine? It was either I open up with the teacher from Charlie Brown bit or the song Teenage Mutant Leonardo, Teenage Mutant Donatello, Teenage Mutant Michelangelo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Raphael. But I didn't do that, so I went with the teacher bit. Well, do you think the teacher from Charlie Brown and the claymation character Morph would have fun conversations together? What would that sound like? It would probably sound something like this. I'm not going to do the bit. It's too obvious. Of course I'm going to do the... Am I going to do the bit? Or am I not? I have no idea. I haven't planned anything. I'm drawing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's as far as I've gotten. I have things to discuss. I've got topics. I'm knowledgeable. I'm smart. I'm not dumb, like everyone says. Oh, and they shot him on a boat. Deservedly, because he lied about knowing the guy, or not knowing the guy, and it's the whole thing. It's from The Godfather, by the way. That's what that is. It's Fredo from the Francis Ford Coppola film, The Godfather. It's a pretty good film, that. It's pretty good. It's all right. I guess if you like that sort of thing. I like it when Don Corleone dies. Corleone. And he goes... You're spilling it. It's really funny. And then Michael takes over, and he doesn't have the same heart and the same sort of family values as his dad did. It's a shame. It's a damned shame. I mean, he runs the den, and it's but whatevs. Fucking whatevs. I don't give a fuck. Fucking shit movie anyway. This is the butt of a gun, the stock of a rifle. And this is right. So this is a commission, and I'm going to spend some time talking about commissions. So you've got that to look forward to, I guess. You can see what's going on, can't you? It's so the commission, the commissionist. Can I call them commissionists? People who pay for commissions. Can I coin that term? Commissionists. The commissionist requested. So I did that Green Goblin piece. I'll show that in a little bit. That's like is it Roth? A Roth? Is that what they call him? Big Daddy Roth, like Ratfink Roth. Is that the guy's name? I don't know the guy's name. And my internet's being really slow again. With where they have the hot rod illustrations with the cars with the big wheels at the back, and they're going like brrr, and the character on top with a big grin and the tongue and the gear sticks, and it's all fucking Ed Roth. Those illustrations, Ratfink, hot rods, that sort of shit. I did a Green Goblin version of that for a previous commission, and that was really good. That was fun. It came out well. I was happy with it. Overall, mostly, more or less, it was okay. Well, it was pretty good. Well, it wasn't bad. It was parts of it I didn't mind. It was not great. It was pretty bad. It was terrible. It was awful. I wish I'd never done it. And scene. Jesus, all over the place today. When am I not all over the place? When I'm in your mother's vagina, then I'm only in one place. One very, very large place, but one place nonetheless. Somebody else wanted a commission similar to that, but of a body count style Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle like that, but on a skateboard with like pizza and weapons and shit. So it's got a sword, a samurai sword, a katana, I guess. This bandana flowing in the wind behind it. Uzi pistol. We love an Uzi pistol on this channel. We love a good Uzi pistol. Let's put a sigh in his belt here. I think this one I can just fill with detail and it might work as a painting. I don't know how well it will read as a drawing. I'm sure if I drew it well it might, but why would I want to waste my time doing that? It's a knee and his other leg here. You'd think they're like turtles, like the Simpsons, would be easier to draw, like their hands and feet and stuff, because they've got less digits. Oh, I got some new Tipex. Fuck yes, finally. Where's the ball? Is there a ball in here at all? Maybe there isn't. I finally got new Tipex. So if you recall me mentioning a couple of times, I got cheap, off-brand whiteout, and it was just shit. Sometimes you can do that. Sometimes off-brand stuff is fine. Sometimes it just fucking isn't. You'd think they'd be easier to draw with less fingers, but actually they're not, because you've got to make them the right thickness so they spread out evenly across the hand without the hand looking too small. It's a whole thing. It's not that it's more difficult, it's just it's not necessarily easier just because there's less fingers or something. A knife strapped to his thigh, like a good thigh knife. Big wheels. I guess here this would actually cover up part of it, like the hot rod fucking exhausts or whatever, blowing out farts. Big wheels with big inner bits. Another one here. It looks like a penis, doesn't it? Testicle, shaft and helmet. That was an accident. That's what they call a happy accident. I wanted to murder people for saying that at university, because people just kept fucking saying that fucking phrase. Like it became almost like a meme within our illustration course to be like, oh, it's another happy accident, isn't it? Don't you just love those happy accidents? Shut up! Fucking shut up! I've become so much more tolerable of stuff, because these days, if that was a thing, if people kept saying happy accident like that, if I was at university today, I'd be so much cooler with it. I'd be like, yeah, I guess it is. I think that's because I don't want to be alive as much, and so I care less. To be honest, you know, and what am I if not honest? I'm standing up to look into my phone to see how it looks. That looks really good. That looks really good. You can tell what all bits of it are. This is a grenade. It's got a rifle, a sword, Uzi pistol, knives, sides. The commissionist said something about like pizza, skateboard, guns. Put like wraps around his arms and stuff. Or maybe I could put some ninja stars here. I can't draw ninja stars. Ninja stars are like, they look like this. They're like the easiest shit to draw. If you draw them shit. Yeah, I'll put a couple of ninja stars strapped to his arm. That'd be cool. I think this would be cool to just fill with detail. Put some wraps on his feet. I like wraps. Crunch Supreme wrap, eh? M&M wraps. Oh, I'd have to be stomped by 40 men to suffer a defeat. I liked Eminem more when he was on drugs, frankly, and that's not even a joke. That's just it. I think his music was a lot better when he was taking a lot of drugs. which is a shame that he's off drugs. It's a shame that he... Oh, sobriety, it's better for my family. Yeah, but now your music sucks, so now what? Also, you know, what has he got to be angry about? He's got literally anything he could ever want in life. All the money in the world, all the fucking money he'll ever need in his life. And so what does he make music about? That people are going to relate to. Oh no, the car I wanted, they had to wait for I had to wait for it for several months because they were adding custom parts to it, and I had to wait for my car. I couldn't have my car the exact time I wanted it. Ah, don't you hate when that happens? Yeah. Tell me about it, Eminem. Oh, he doesn't actually make music like that, but I don't know why I'm fucking talking about Eminem. The pizza, the commissionist said it. So I tried. So I had a couple of sketches seeing how I wanted him. So he's got like a pizza box here, and I wasn't sure whether or not to give him like holding a slice of pizza with a string of cheese coming out of his mouth and dripping. It would be going this way, wouldn't it? The pizza box, he's holding up a pizza box here and maybe a slice is coming out. But then this pizza box takes up a lot of space. And then the arm out holding the slice is too top heavy with regards to the leg. I think I could have either the arm or the leg poking out in the front, and I prefer the leg. This looks more like a penis than the other. So I got rid of the pizza box and the pizza slice. What I could do, what could be cool, is because I'm strapping like weapons and stuff to him. I could strap a pizza slice to his. This is cheese. I strap a pizza slice to his arm. I think that'd be quite funny. And like pepperonis. And pepperonis coming off. Pepperonis is, of course, the legal pluralization of a slice of pepperoni. You have a pizza slice strapped to his arm. That's funny, isn't it? Cheese coming off in the bit. Hey, do you want to see something cool? Oh shit, it's my new zine! Oh, they're everywhere. They're all over the floor. And shit. I'll deal with that later. This is, oh wow, it's my new zine that I put out. It's fresh zine, my brand new zine. Have you seen my zine? My new zine, Painter. The zine called Painter, by a painter. All over my painter. Hey, it's my new zine. Have you seen my new zine? It's called Painter. It's fresh off the new. Isn't that exciting? Fresh from the printers. Painter from the printer. So this is new, and it's exciting, and a lot of people have ordered it already. So that's cool. What I'm not going to do is look through it all in detail too much. I'm going to give you a view of it. But you know, if I show you all of it, if I read all the writing, and then what's the fucking point? What this does is, this was a bit of a spur of the moment thing. This goes very well with this previous zine. Screenshot this, which is all black and white drawings, and then this is all bright and colourful fucking. Look how all the colours. There's black and white bits, but look at all the fucking colours and shit. Look how bright and fucking colourful this piece of shit is. And look, goblins and goblins. Goblins and goblins. Goblins and goblins. Goblins for me and goblins for you. This one is no longer available. So if you want one, then tough shit. But if you have this already, then, you know, fucking get this one too. And it's Painter. It's all paint. Welcome to some paintings. I wrote some. This has got words in it, whereas this one there's a little bit about screenshots and then it's just the drawings, and that's exactly how I wanted it. But this one, it's got some information about mostly commissions. That's sort of what we're doing today. You know, we just sort of do commissions and shit. Earthworm gyms, like usual, as with this one a little bit. I think did this one that. It's a little bit like word association almost, kind of monkeys and apes. Humans are like apes. Muscles of Wolverine. Muscles on an alligator and toys. These are like toys, kind of. Earthworm Jim, always got some of them in there. And there's a Warhammer, and these are Warhammer goblins, and then more goblins, different goblins. Rats are kind of like goblins. I don't know at all. But this one also is like that. It's like I tried to make it somewhat. Not that I tried to, because I don't try to make it like word association or whatever. But when I'm putting it together and figuring out what page it should go next, it feels natural to me not to make it like a story necessarily, but to like, you know, Earthworm Jim paintings, and I really like this one. And then more Earthworm Jim paintings, and these are paintings on little pieces of card, and other paintings on little pieces of card, and then that's like cartoon comic book characters, and then comic book characters, and these are quite, you know, like he's got his big sort of stone fist, and he's got two of those, so they, you know, they associate, and that comic characters into other comic characters, violent comic characters, violent video game characters, and other violent scenes with squirting juices. This one's got a lady, and that's a lady, and this, as the requestist asked, the commissionist asked for it to be in like a Bisley style, which it kind of sort of vaguely is. Lady and a Bisley style. Lady and Bisley. Bisley's lady and a Bisley style. Gun Viking into more Gun Viking, into more Gun Viking with Death Fist, into more Death Fist and black and white paintings, into other black and white paintings, into other things that aren't strictly. I mean, he's got a scary face, and he's got a scary face, and they've got scary. So they kind of associate page to page, and then that sort of stops, and then it's just cool paintings. But then it's cool paintings with a goblin, and then there's more goblins and more goblins. It's got to be goblins in a. If I'm doing a thing, it's got to be fighting goblins, isn't it? And look, I'll give a couple of notes. Fourth attempt at this painting, got there in the end. That's the trapdoor painting I did. It took me 4 attempts to get it right, because I just couldn't work out like lighting and this and that. And then this one's funny as well. Look, scene from an obscure Japanese manga. You probably haven't heard of it. It's Akira, isn't it? Everyone knows Akira. It's just a little joke. A little joke there. Lebowski, the big Lebowski drawing and a painting. I do mention that, you know, I stole stuff from other artists. And that's what I was talking about from the before, with the Green Goblin and all that shit. I really like that. And that's my the zine. Like I say, it goes really well with this. Now, right, so I've had some issues with my web store. I can't currently access it. So I'm working on that. Give me a minute. So these might not be available on my web store for some time. So the best way to get hold of one of these for now is you have to be on Instagram and get hold of me through Instagram. And if you're not on Instagram, dude, tough. I'm gonna try. I've got some time off coming up, and then after that, I'm gonna try to figure out my web store issue, because I need to figure that out. But that's cool. Did you know I put out years ago an art book called Paint? And look, that's got a goblin on the front too. Oh my god. Also no longer available, so you know, Shut up. Stop asking. But that's old paintings now. Really fucking old paintings now. Oh, look, some like flesh and shit. Oh, ladies. I still like a lot of these paintings. Hey, Teenage Ninja Turtles. Ninja. That's really good. I should have finished that, but I didn't. So, Gun Viking, the original Gun Viking. Hey, that's the covers I did for that. So that's paint, and this is painter. So the next one I do, look at the colours. Look how I kept the colours fairly low key, sort of kind of throughout, and then this one I just went fuck it, put all the colour in the world into this shit. And then the next one will be paintist. I think the next one, I wanted Painter to be like a big, thick, chunky book of paintings, but I wasn't gelling. I couldn't quite bring myself to make that happen and make that work. Also, printing costs for that would be fucking through the roof. But what I'd like for the next one, Paintist, in however many years, another 7 years, because I think this was 2018. I think. Paintist, I want to be a big chunky chunk book, so I might have to do like a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe for that, and that will be a bunch of old paintings and newer paintings and paintings I haven't even done yet, because that's in the future, so who knows. But that'll be fun. I have had a lot of people asking about reprints with regards to stuff like this, and like recently a lot of people have been asking about reprints of Gun Viking and the zine and books and whatever, and the issue is it can be really expensive to get shit printed, and so if it's a reprint, there's only going to be a much smaller number of people that want the thing that I'm printing, and the smaller the print run, the more expensive it is per unit, per individual copy, and so it's more conducive, financially speaking, to get larger numbers printed. But then it's a balance of like, it's difficult to, because I could just do smaller print runs for the fewer people who want the reprint, but then it's going to work out more expensive and I'd have to charge more, and it's the whole thing. So it has been, and for now is the case, that it's better for me to just print new things when more people will want it, and then hopefully in the future I will be able to reprint old shit. So I'm hoping to get a reprint of this done fairly soon, because with this coming out, I think quite a few people want this one too, because I have been sort of showing them off together, because they do make quite a nice pair with the goblins and the black and white contrast and colour and all. So shut up, enjoy, get at me on Instagram if you want one of these, and you should want one of these, because I really like this though, actually. I mean, I sit here and go, this is really good, you should buy it. If you want to, do. But I really like this. I put it, the whole thing I put together in like a couple of days with the writing and all. And I'm really happy with how it's come out. The printing is really good quality, which is always a bit of a worry getting paintings printed. Drawings, it's kind of like it doesn't really matter if they're that high quality, because it's a black and white sketch, it's whatever. They're still pretty good quality, but with paintings, it's like, because there's so much detail and colour and texture and all, that it can be worrying getting it printed. But these came out absolutely phenomenally, so I'm super happy with this as a physical thing. And I like having little insert bits as well, like that, and there's a t-shirt there, and the drawing bit here. So there's a little bit more to it, a little bit more going on. And Painter, he needs a wackier, zanier face though, doesn't he? He needs a big, like, like a big wide open mouth. I'll put his eyes together like this as well. Give him big, zany, wacky eyes with blood vessels visible. So I give him spiky teeth. So I give him randomly shaped teeth, like that, and a big tongue, tongue coming out of his big fucking loser. That's from Spaced. That's Brian. Brian, painter, loser. I was almost going to call my zine that, Ewan, painter, loser, for the people that would get the reference, which is like some people. I'd be doing it for Sam, because me and Sam are Spaced zealots with how much we love and enjoy that show. So I do it for him, and I go, look, Sam, I called it Ewan, painter, loser, and Sam would go, ha, and that would be the end of it. Yeah, a face like that, a face only a mother could love, eh? Big fucking loser. That's also this. That's all from the same scene of Brian from Spaced. Big fucking loser. See, he's feeling down about himself and insecure because his old partner shows up and he's trying to be cool, but he's just not feeling any. He's like, Brian, painter, loser, big fucking loser. Which, you know, we can all relate, can't we? Eh? We've all been there. It's not quite feeling what it is you're doing. Nothing's quite working out as you'd planned. Not me though. Everything for me works out great. I'm even more than the man I want to be. Life's brilliant. Life's perfect for me. I live in the dream, as it were. Living the what's the term? Do you know something I've started doing? Is on my kitchen counters right now, I have post-it notes, several post-it notes long, like 3 post-it notes together, with words written across them, to remind myself of words that I keep fucking forgetting. Exposition was one of them, because so many times I'll try to talk about a film or a comic or whatever, about a story, and I'll try to use the word exposition, but I can never fucking remember the word exposition. So I wrote it on post-it notes and put it on my kitchen counter so I see it very often. Hopefully that will cause me to remember the word. Got the word resourceful as well, because that's another word I always forget. Resourceful. And there are words I use somewhat often, and I just keep fucking forgetting them. Like a big forgetful vagina. And I forgot another word right now, and I can't remember. I can't remember what word I forgot. Never mind. Look at it! Oh, look at his face. His funny face. Big fucking loser. That's Brian from Spaced. That was more Tipex. I might do an episode drawing with. That'd be quite cool, actually. Like I could do on not the back of this sketch, but it's got Violent Skateboards ephemera. But I could on like the back of a sketchbook, or the front, I suppose. I think I still have a pad of black paper around somewhere. I have this, yeah, and I could do a whole episode just doing like try drawing really cool shit on with Tipex. There's a skull, and look, this is a penis. It's like, oh, the penis is being jizzed out of the skull. It's a big jizz skull. Did I say the skull's being jizzed out of the penis? I said the penis is being jizzed out of the skull. I'm an idiot. Oh, I wish I was. not alive. Right, so commissions. I want it. So if you are, see, because commissions can take time. Sometimes, so sometimes someone will commission me to do a painting, a drawing, or whatever, and it will just so happen that I'm able to get it done really quick, like within sometimes days, if not weeks, of them asking. And I have the time, I have the inspiration, the idea, and I just fucking get it done. That happens sometimes. Sometimes, especially lately, sadly, that's not been the case. And even not necessarily lately, but there have been people who've waited almost a full year. I think one or two people a bit more than a year for their commissions, which it's difficult because on the one hand they have paid for a thing, and like if you pay for a thing and you don't get it for almost a year, like you're gonna be reasonably annoyed because of that, as almost you should be, because like, yeah, you paid for some shit, why don't you have the shit that you've paid for? So I completely get that, but at the same time it's like you're not buying I zero examples, my apologies. I can't think of a single fucking thing. You're not buying a flat pack piece of furniture that just needs to be screwed together. You're not, artists, the good ones, aren't AI image generation systems where you type in, this is the commission I would like, please, here's some money, and then a day later the image comes out ready for you. Like, it takes time. It can take time to think of a good idea for the commission. Sometimes people are really specific with what they want, and then it's just a matter of finding the time to get it done, and sometimes the willpower, because sometimes the body is willing but the mind or whatever else, the ball bag, just isn't. It just, you can't. And that's the thing, if you try and force it, like doing a shit, this is an analogy I've used for other things, if you try and force it, you're gonna have a bad time or a bad product. Like, I could force myself to get certain commissions done, but it's entirely likely that the quality of the commission will suffer because of it. Like, if you just literally want a picture of a thing, then fine. But if you want a quality piece of artwork that I, as the artist, have really put effort and heart and soul into, then sometimes you just have to wait. And I would prefer to get everything done quickly. And I say all of this because this commission the person's been waiting, not ages, but a little while for this commission. And I have other commissions still to do where the people have been waiting considerably longer than this person has been waiting. And because I've sat down to do commissions and really just my heart's not been in it, and I've been in the mindset of I'll just fucking get this done just so it's fucking done and get rid of it. And the person gets it and they're like, oh, cool, thanks, yeah. But there have been times where I've done the commission for someone and I sense that they're not necessarily feeling what I've produced. They're not that into it. Maybe they don't like it that much. And there are times like that where I'm like, I get it. Maybe my heart hasn't been in this one. Maybe I haven't given it the time it deserves. Or maybe I rushed it just to get it done. And largely, people are very understanding about that. They know they're buying a piece of artwork. They know it's going to take time to produce. And sometimes they'll message me saying, hey, just seeing if there's any update on the commission I've paid for or whatever. And I'll be like, especially if they've been waiting quite a while already, I'll be really and genuinely apologetic and like, I'm really, really sorry. I'm trying, I'm seriously trying my best here to get everything done that I need to do. I haven't forgotten. I never forget commissions. Well, rarely. Every now and again it happens. But and yeah, and I apologise. And for the most part, they're like, "Oh no, it's totally cool. That's absolutely fine. Don't worry. I was just completely just inquiring, seeing if there's an update. But take your time. No rush. It's all good. I know you'll do something cool, so don't worry about it." It's all, people are usually like that. Every now and again, somebody is not like that. I think some people, not that they can get impatient, but maybe it's a communication thing. I don't know. Maybe they assume because they've paid for a thing, they'll get it in a certain time. Maybe I assume they'll be cool if they don't. I don't know. But some people are less patient, less polite. But again, they've paid for a thing, so to some degree, they are within their rights to be like, to chase after it and see what the fuck's happening, why the fuck it's taken so goddamn long. And I'm always genuinely apologetic when I haven't delivered within a certain time. And I always want to produce something that I'm happy with, let alone that the person's happy with. Hopefully I know that, like, if I'm happy with it, they will be too. But that's to say, like, well, commissions are the bulk of how I make my money. So I need to, spend time doing them and making them good. But with that, so what often happens is I will take on a bunch of commissions and I take payment up front, which I didn't always do, but after a couple of people straight up didn't pay, they didn't get their commission, they didn't receive the paintings in the post or anything, but they just stopped messaging me, didn't pay for the commissions that I had spent time doing. So now I take payment up front, which means I'm sort of, obligated to produce something, preferably within a good time frame or whatever. But that's right. So what typically happens is that they ask for the commission, I say cool, I take payment, and they go on my list. What the fuck am I talking about? Where is this going? Right, then, so I have a list of commissions that I need to do, and I have the money received. What will then happen is, days or weeks later, my bills get paid, my rent gets paid, food, clothing, shelter, whatever, all the money goes away to pay so I can stay alive. And then I have to take on more commissions because now I need more money. So say I get 10 commissions and I've done 2 or 3 of them, and now the money's all gone. Now I still have to get all those other commissions done, but I have no money, so I have to take on more commissions. Then maybe I take on another 5 commissions. Then my list is now bigger than it was, and I've got extra shit to do. And it's absolutely not ideal. It's really not the ideal situation. I'm aware of that. I'm sure you're aware of that too. And that's what, I try to do other things as well, like have my zine out there. I try to do art sales. I, put out a print now and then. Other extra things to, supplement my commission money or whatever. Which sometimes helps, sometimes doesn't. But it can be a very, like, I know I'm lucky to be in the position I'm in, to be drawing for a living at all. But just because it's the thing I like doing and the thing I'm good at, doesn't mean it's always easy. Even the drawing part of it, the making a living part of it is rarely easy. The drawing part can sometimes be easy, sometimes not. And so sometimes it's difficult sometimes. And I just hope people understand that I'm doing what I can. All of that is to say, this wasn't the plan to go this way, but while I'm here, Patreon helps a lot. The fact that anyone is subscribed is immensely helpful. Not only does that allow me some kind of freedom to like do shit, work on shit, but also, yeah, it means I have to focus a little bit less on taking more and more commissions. So if you want to help, patreon.com/ewan. I'm working on a few new things for that, extra bonus things. Just go patreon.com/ewan, $1 a month or more if you like, and it really helps out. And there are other I don't even want to talk about just, you know, employment in general. There are other avenues I can sort of and have tried in terms of money making, but I just want to draw and paint cool shit like this. And that's proverbial. That's the word I was trying to... That's today's forgotten word. Today's episode is brought to you by the word proverbial that I forgot and remembered after I finished recording. And so I had to start recording again just so I could... Because I was saying I'm living the proverbial dream. That's what I was... When I was talking about how amazing my life is. I'm living the proverbial dream that people talk of living, and I'm living it. Bloody me, hooray, stupendous, proverbial me. So that's going on the kitchen cabinet. That's another one to fucking go on the fucking